O'Neill outside today. You caught him off that little piece of grass?
Yep, in that grass.
Mighty fine.
Beautiful fish, beautiful
Yes, sir.
fish.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful fish.
Now, show us the jig and tell us how you work it. Watch
right.
this now.
You know, this is my favorite jig. It's a Buckeye mop jig, and I've won a lot of tournament on jigs in general in my career, but the Buckeye mop jig is the best jig I've ever used, and it's the best big fish jig I've ever used by far. You know, it's made out of living rubber. I'm gonna let this fella go.
Yeah.
It's made out of thick living rubber that's got just a lifelike action in the water. Right there, you see how it flares out?
Uh-huh.
And in nature, when something is about to be attacked, it gets defensive.
The temperature of the water is 43 degrees. It's one of those days in which you say, why are we here?
Right.
But we've gotten bit a couple of times and we'll catch more.
I just like having my hand down in that cold water. Man, look at that fish.
Yes, sir.
Is that beautiful?
Yeah. Yes, sir. And you changed to a blue color.
I did.
Was any reason you changed except for the fact just to change?
Well,
to blue, I mean.
The black blue is probably the most famous jig color. And I like it. It's always in my boat.
Mm-hmm.
But in cold conditions, for some reason, that's kind of my go-to color.
I see. So everybody will see that the color blue that is. Let's take a look at that. My professional fisherman buddy here predicted if the wind will start blowing, we'll get some more bites. So therefore now you're obligated to tell me why.
Well, it always helps things. You know, on a cold day like today, it's not comfortable, but it always gets the fish more active when that wind's blowing. I think it deflects the penetration of the sunlight, and just makes it.
Do they
easier to
get
catch.
further out from it, and you have more access to them? Is that it?
That's right. Beautiful, beautiful fish.
Crawfish eat decaying vegetation. So the grass beds, the logs, the stick-ups, all that's growing on them, that's where they are. They're tight into that because that's what they're eating. They're not out like a bait fish swimming around. They're not out here. They're right in it. They're crawling along it, and they're eating that with all their legs. So, see what you learned today?
That's right.
Isn't that cool?
That's cool. That's cool.
I'd say probably about 110.
There he is.
Yeah, boy.
About the size of that other.
Mighty fine.
Yes, sir.
How about that?
I think you just need to lift this one in.